Morning traders, it is Friday, January 10th. The market is off to the races and I want to show you a trade. We've already got a 30% winner in the bank this morning trading SPY and trading that indicator that I've been showing you. So the market opens this morning. I just want to show you my chat room comments very quickly and then we'll get to some stocks that I like. Right here, 13 minutes after the open, I'll be trading the January 10, those options expire today, the 326 calls. I want to go in the money because I want a high delta and I don't want to be fighting time decay. So as I continue to scroll down, you can see my comments here. 1OP is tanking. That's my indicator. I'm looking for that cross. Ready to buy calls. Boom. There we are. We're long at 115. Go check time and sales. See if that 115 price was available. I posted that fill instantly. Bought those options at $1.15, and so now we're watching the market grind higher, and I'm providing play-by-play comments, and I can show you here, I'm offering 25% of my calls at $1.50. They had not gotten there yet, and 25% at $1.60. This is at 9:05, 35 minutes after the open. Boom, there I am, filled on the first 25%. The market was starting to challenge the high right up in here, so I wanted to get out because I felt that we might spend a little bit of time right here trying to get through this resistance level. So I want to do the prudent thing today. The market's been trapped in a trading range almost every single day. We test the bid early, we run to the high of the day, then we pull back again. That's all in my early market comments. It's all about context. Where has the market been? What's the pattern been recently? How does the current trading session fit into that pattern? That's what we do. So, started offering more at $1.50. Got out there, offered the remaining at $1.50. I sold right in here. We're able to get out on this little spike up and right in here. So I'm out of the position. Sold them at $1.50. Bought them at $1.15. That's a 35-cent winner on a $1.15 investment. That's over a 30% return in the first 20 minutes of trading today. So enough said about the chat room. That is my research product. In fact, you can get my market rating in here. You can get my 2 searches that will provide you with tons of trading ideas through the course of the day. And then, of course, play-by-play commentary by me all day. And I have got some fantastic traders in here. You're going to see all of their stock picks. They're using Option Stalker to find the best stocks, and they're sharing their trade ideas with each other. So it's a fantastic community. $29 is all it'll cost you for the first month. After that, it's $59. It's cheap. I've tried to make this as cheap as possible, and you're going to get trades like that right out of the gate. So here's what I liked. We had this gap up higher, looking for that pullback, looking for that bid to be tested. 1 tail under candle, 2 tails under candle, 3 tails under candle right in here. As this is forming right here, we're taking out this opening price on this candle right in here. That's when we wanted to buy, and you can see that 1OP cross right in here at 9:45. That's what I wanted. Boom. Then we get the move higher up in here, right on resistance. I didn't think we were going to get through on the first shot. It's very, very hard for the market to get through on the first shot. Yesterday I had a similar trade and the timing was the same. I told you yesterday right on the open as we were recording, I said, look, I'm looking to buy this right in here. This looks good. There's our bid check. Long tail under body, and we got that big 1OP cross. Beautiful trade right in here. I think I made about 15% on that trade, but here's the point that I was getting to. We get this first attempt at a breakout, no go. Market pulls back, second attempt at the breakout, no go. So you can see that the resistance has been there. We've got stocks trading at a forward PE of 18. There's a pretty stiff headwind at the all-time high. Asset managers are not rushing in to buy stocks at this level. They will, however, buy pullbacks, especially when they see that support established. That's what it's all about. That's how we trade. So this 1OP indicator, I can go on and on about it, but there's a beautiful cross that we had yesterday, midday. You can see a bearish cross right in here. Nice little follow through in it. So if you're an S&P 500 trader, you should definitely come in and try my research The only way to get this indicator real time though is by subscribing to Option Stalker. So let's go in and take a look at some of the stocks that I like. I will zoom out very quickly and we'll take a look at the S&P 500 on a daily basis. You can see these very tiny little bodies. These are dojis. Another doji forming today. That means that the close is very close to the opening price. So we move around during the day, but we tend to finish right where we open. But we are seeing tiny little gaps higher. So the overall market move has been pretty decent to the upside. I think earnings season is going to provide a headwind. Earnings season really will start to kick off next week. Man, do I have a ton of great earnings searches. But anyway, so I believe that the strategy right now is to wait for these earnings announcements, wait for excellent stocks that pull back on that earnings announcement because the prices were a little bit too lofty, wait for that support on the stock, and then boom, start selling those bullish put spreads because I believe that the market's going to be trapped in a trading range during the first quarter. We're probably going to see some profit taking in here somewhere. Might be earnings season that sparks it, but I'm not looking for a big market decline. I think we might come back to the 316 level and then spend time between 316 and 325 on the SPY for the first quarter back and forth. So I'm not looking for a big drop. The macro backdrop is very good right now. Let's get to some stock trades. Let me go through my early comments here. Lilly was looking really good early in the day. Oh yeah, I love that. Look at that. Beautiful breakout here. Trying to take out that long tail right here. Long green candles closing on their high. And here's what the stock is doing. You can see how it has been grinding higher. I like this stock. It looks good. BMY, I'm long that one overnight from the chat room. That one looks really good to me as well. So here's why I like BMY. And it actually sets up pretty well for a bullish put spread also. You can see tails above body right here. We've got this breakout through horizontal resistance. We got the stock closing near its high on that 5-minute bar. I believe that this is a great breakout and it continues to move higher. We've also got some decent volume in here. So that has all the makings for a good trade. If you're going to sell a bullish put spread, I would key off of this $64 level. So maybe something like a 64, 63.50 bullish put spread using the Jan 17 expiration. This horizontal breakout is now support and it should hold, and I would lean on it. You may even be able to do the 64.50, 64 bullish put spread. I like that stock a lot. I also like Lilly today. INFY, saw that on the list. They posted earnings. Big gap up. It's still pulling back, so I'm not as crazy about it. I want to see stocks that instantly continue to grind higher, but I do like that breakout. So you're seeing it test the open in here. A couple of long tails under body. I would need to see more support because it's going to have a tendency to try and fill in as much as that gap as possible, so it may need a little bit more time. BYND, longness from yesterday in the chat room. Ooh, do I love it. I think this could be a Lotto play today. I think it's going to go through a major short squeeze right here. You can see how initially the stock ran up huge. That stock was at $230 after the IPO. People couldn't get enough of it, and then it collapsed. Look at how tightly wound it is down here. This is a coil that is ready to release, and look at that volume. I am going to be looking for some Lotto plays today. It is Friday. I'll be looking at weekly options. I'll be looking for very, very strong stocks. That's another reason that you should subscribe to my research, because in the last hour of trading, I'll start looking for those stocks. I'll start telling members which ones are setting up nicely. And then in the last 15 minutes of trading, I'm going to be doing some Lotto trades. It might set up for the SPY. I don't know yet. I'll have to see how everything plays out. So BYND, I like that one also. DERM. That stock has been on a tear. Look at that move. Big breakout here. Long green candles closing on their high. Massive volume. This stock wants to go. So what do I do with this one? Well, I can take an alert. I could click on it. Click on the top of this bar twice. And now, if it gets through the high of the day, I'm going to know about it. I'm going to try and scroll through and see what some of the other traders in the chat room have come up with this morning. I know there were some good picks. TTD. And we'll go into the daily chart on that. Stock is currently testing that breakout right in here. We'll see if it can hold and rebound. And now we're going to go into a couple of other searches, CRM and shop. Let's take a look at those. See what they're doing. CRM continues to reach long tails under body. Stock continuing to push higher. Take a look at what it's doing today. You can see that it's getting through the high from yesterday. That looks pretty good. Decent relative strength today. Not too bad. Shop. Take a look at that one. Oh yeah, Shop's got a nice full head of steam today. Oh yeah. Long green candles closing on their high. I like Shop. Let's go and take a quick look at these heavy buying stocks. These are the stocks that you want to focus on. Liquid options, heavy buying, breaking out through technical resistance. This is a fantastic list. In fact, if you don't have Option Stalker, you can see that list right in here. This is an abbreviated version of it, but you're able to take advantage of those same picks. So I see a lot of good ones in here that I like. Apple's been super, super strong. CRM right there, that looks good. PFE, so some of the drug stocks are gaining some momentum here. Etsy, I mentioned to you, all of you yesterday. Etsy, trying to get into this gap right here, and it's trying again today. So I think that stock, once it gets in that gap, it could really go. We're going to go into relative strength 30 very quickly. Take a look. These would be excellent candidates right in here. Look for the stocks. BioMarin yesterday. Woo! This was on the list early, right here at that breakout. That was the place to get long. I didn't catch it, but it was on the list there for everyone to see on that horizontal breakout, and look what it did. Beautiful, beautiful. Really big head of steam today as well. That could be a possible trade. Wynn Resorts. Not seeing anything there that I like. Too choppy. I'm going to go into my final search, which is Pop Bull. And then we're going to take a look at the market. We'll call it a day. SRNE, I did like this morning. Like that big breakout. Big breakout right in there. Good relative strength. Big volume. If you're looking for a cheap stock to trade, I like this one. Two tails under body. Breaking out through this downward sloping trend line. Be patient with this one. I'm not saying jump on it right now, but these are pretty dang good signs for it. So that might be another one to take a look at. Let's go back to the SPY. That's what I primarily focus on. If I focus on the SPY and trading it, then everybody else knows how to position themselves in the chat room. They know that when I'm short, they should be taking profits on their longs, maybe looking for some shorts. When I'm long calls, they know that they need to be buying these stocks with great relative strength. That's our edge. Or you can join my SPY trades if you'd like as well. So, as suspected, just as I had mentioned, get your early test of the bid. Boom, boom, boom. We test the high of the day. Now we're starting to pull back. Everything's starting to roll over a little bit. Things will soften. We'll probably be in a trading range today. The unemployment report was decent. I think we had 145,000 new jobs. That's not a robust number, but this might get some traders thinking that the Fed is going to remain accommodative given that number. A number of 250 or 300,000 might have changed that sentiment. So everything's looking like it's going to be a fairly dull trading day today. We had the unemployment report come out, and what did the futures do? A measly little 1-point reaction. That instantly told me that the market's going to have a tough time doing much of anything today. So you have to put all of this information into context. That's what I do. So please give this content a thumbs up. If you like it, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.